roll of the elbow on the serve. The timing and sequencing of this movement alone equates to the majority of the effortless power you achieve on the serve.
And this is just going to be a little quick tip, and it's a mantra that I've been using with players recently that helps them a little bit get a better understanding of the role of the elbow on the serve. So essentially, many players have problems with timing when they bend at the elbow. That's a critical component, bending at the elbow. But then also, when should you lead with the elbow? So the first question we've got to ask, what does this look like if you do it correctly? Just a quick briefing from what we call the half serve position. So all great servers at some point get into a position something like this. Elbow is just below shoulder level, tip of the racket points to the right side. Now from here, what you'll find, you now bend at the elbow from this point. So if you look from the side angle, my arm is currently greater than 90 degrees. And now from here, I begin to bend at the elbow. And when I do, the angle in my arm decreases. And as you can see, my hand is moving over my bicep. Now, in order to achieve that, you have to bend at the elbow from this point. Many players leave it too long. They end up going up to here, and now they bend at the elbow. And what happens with my racket? It drops in too steeply behind my head. So that's the first key. You want to bend at the elbow from the half serve position. Now, where does the leading with the elbow come into play? What will happen? You'll bend at the elbow, and then as the racket passes your head, you'll lead with the elbow. And that helps you get into the optimized racket drop. So now let's get into the very short and simple mantra. The mantra is bend and lead. Bend and lead. And when you say it out correctly, it actually works a little bit with the timing. So it looked like this: bend and lead. So see how when you say and, it gives you the time for the racket to reach this point where it's above your head. And then when you say lead, the elbow now leads. So watch it here. Bend and lead and swing. Bend and lead. So feel when you say bend, you break at the elbow. Imagine you're saluting like the soldiers do in the army. Bend and lead with the elbow. And that's pretty much the mantra. Now what you can do shadow swings first where you say it out loud. This will really give you good feedback to the brain if you're doing it correctly. So bend and lead, complete the swing. And again, start from the half serve, bend and lead. And now what you do, add the ball to the equation. To do this, first of all, I recommend that you break it down and isolate. So that means going inside the court, starting again in this half serve position. So you isolate the swing. And what I want you to do, after you release the ball, say it out loud. So just after you release, bend and lead and complete the swing. So here we go. Bend and lead. And again. Bend and lead. You may find the rhythm may be a little bit difficult to pick up initially, but that's fine. But just say it out loud. Bend and lead and hit. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. Then once again, you can go back behind the baseline and do the same thing. But just work with that mantra and start to feel that you're bending at the elbow from the half serve position. So from here, you initiate now. You break at the elbow here. And as I said, just imagine you're saluting. And then as the racket passes your head, you lead with the elbow. And that's really going to start to get you with a better right to left arm action, but also help you achieve a better racket drop. So that's a very simple video for you today on the serve. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, subscribe to our channel. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.